Hello, everyone.
Hello, friends.
Good morning.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome. Today is... Well, welcome to Needles at the Ready.
Yeah.
Today is...
Camera's over here, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
The camera's over there. Okay, because it was over here about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, we had some struggles this morning.
Well, we do every day.
Right.
So, welcome. Today's the 26th of December.
Yes.
The day after Christmas. We are coming to you from Stratford, Connecticut. I'm Kevin.
I'm Ray.
We've already said, right? This is Needles at the Ready.
Sure, we can say it again, though, if you'd like.
Episode 27.
Yeah.
I don't know if we said that.
Nope.
So,
maybe. Who knows? You know, welcome to the poop show. It's about right
about
for
how
us.
it goes, right?
Yeah, it's totally right. Whatever.
It's the
Welcome.
day after our holiday. We are allowed to be...
Not with it? Not together?
No, totally not together.
That's right. What else is new? So welcome to all of our new subscribers. Welcome to all of our oldies but goodies that have come and hang out with us for so long. It's almost been a year.
Almost.
Can you believe it?
The next podcast will...
Yeah.
Or next episode will officially be a year. Because the first one went up on January 8th. I thought it went up January 1st.
I know, but then I looked at it this morning.
Yeah. So January 8th. So the next time we record will be January 9th.
I know. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
we
fun.
may do a live. We talked about on our last podcast that like coming up this week, next weekend, this weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. We were thinking of doing it on the 1st initially because we thought that was 1 year since the first episode went up on YouTube. But now that we know that it was actually the 8th, we may try to do live next Sunday.
Yeah. I just want to interact with you all. Like I love that.
Yeah, I love doing the live.
Yeah, I love chatting with people like real time and saying hello and seeing who comes, and it's really fun.
Yeah, it's such a different experience than doing this, recording it, and then interacting after the fact. So.
Yeah. No, it's nice. So, so Kevin said it's the December 26th, so for those of you who celebrated Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
For those of you, whatever you celebrate, I hope you had a fantastic holiday. This year was a little bit different.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird, but you do what we have to do, and we count our blessings, and that's where we are.
True story.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's been forever.
I do too.
Right?
It's been a long 2 weeks.
I know. I feel like it's definitely been more than a fortnight. But it was, but it wasn't. I think like to the minute we're like sitting down to record, so I don't know. Yeah.
So what has our last 2 weeks looked like? What have you done? What's been going on?
Let's see.
I don't want to say sick, but I wasn't 100% the full week after the last episode.
Look at us with our arms crossed.
I know. We're all stern. So in the last episode, I'd said I'd slept the night before for 12 hours.
Yeah.
That continued for 5 to 6 nights. I was going to bed at 8 o'clock and getting up really close to 8 in the morning. So I was getting 10 to 12 hours of sleep a night. I had no energy to do anything whatsoever except work and then lay on the couch. No knitting, nothing. So that 1 week was not fun. We got our first snow, I think, that week. We did.
We did get our first snow.
We got 8 to 9 inches here.
Yeah, it was significant. Not like the most we've ever seen, obviously, but it was definitely shovelable. And so I was out at 5:30 in the morning shoveling snow, so I had to get to work. That was not fun because it was still coming down and the winds were really high, so everything was just blowing around. Shoveled a little patch in the backyard for the dog because he doesn't do so well in the snow.
No, he does not.
No.
Else?
So that was really, I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like it's been forever, but also went by in a blink.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously it's winter and COVID, so there's not much going on.
Right.
We're stuck in the house.
Right.
We had
a lot less preparations, holiday preparations.
Right.
I think. So maybe, I don't know, it was just weird. It was almost kind of stuck in a void in a weird way.
Yeah, even shopping was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just,
But
it's been 2 weeks. Yesterday was a decent day. It was weird for Christmas.
Yeah.
We got to see some family.
Yeah.
And not by any means have a meal. It was just stop in with people who are in our bubble.
Right. Drop off gifts.
Right. I don't think we were anywhere for more than an hour.
No.
Right?
If that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't any,
No.
And, obviously staying distanced.
Yep.
So it's, it was weird. It didn't feel like a Christmas dinner. Because we had cooked a bunch of food and we just delivered it to
We
people,
cooked so much food.
and we didn't eat any of it.
No. So this is the first year. Hi, Mom. This is the first year that my mom hasn't been able to like really cook for the whole family. We host Christmas usually at our house, but my mom always ends up cooking like something or lots of somethings to bring, and she said it was the first year that she didn't, so she didn't actually cook
in 40
last
years.
night. Yeah, in 40 years. So we cooked 2 hams. We had 2 5-pound hams, and we did mashed potatoes and corn,
Crescent rolls,
which
lasagna.
kind of burned on the bottom. Sorry. Yeah, and then lasagna. The lasagna, I can't wait to eat it today. So anyway, so we have so much. So then one of my brothers had to work. The other one cooked like pernel and some rice and beans and mac and cheese, kind of like totally like not our traditional type of Christmas stuff. So that was kind of neat. He packed up some plates and leftovers for my mom. We brought over some food for my mom and dad as well. And yeah, it was kind of nice. But the whole point was like we didn't eat anything that we made. No. We ate, last night we had the pork and the rice that my brother made, which was delicious, and the mac and cheese, which was really good. I think he did Ritz crackers on the top of the mac and cheese because I saw like a little bit of a Ritz cracker. I can appreciate that. So that was kind of yesterday, but we have a lot of food left over. So if anybody wants to come over and hang out with us and eat some of our food, we'd be happy to have you in a socially distant way. Just pull up your car. We'll bring it out to you. Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to we have to plan out our meals because we want to do the lasagna tonight for dinner.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe we'll have some ham and stuff for lunch.
Yeah, and that's kind of, I really feel
No,
like
we
that's
had a
kind of
really fun Christmas Eve.
We did. We hung out with our knit night friends and just laughed and had a good time, had good conversation. It's again, I know we say it all the time, but it's literally one of the benefits of COVID.
Yeah.
That it's one of the best things that have come out of COVID for us.
We never would have met these people, and they're amazing people.
Yeah.
You
so it was
all
a lot of
are.
fun.
Yeah. And we drank a lot too much. Till like 1 a.m, I think we were like hanging out and like, it was.
But I think it was just because we knew that the following day Christmas was going to not be a typical one. It was unexpected. We didn't feel the pressure. So there can be a pressure that comes along with the holidays, right? Mm-hmm. And that pressure wasn't there this year because you knew it was going to be different. So I think that was maybe kind of one of the benefits of the holidays being different is that removes that pressure sometimes that you can put on yourself is if you're hosting. That's a lot of work to host people. Yeah. So, it was nice to not kind of have that pressure.
Yeah, it was nice. We just spent hours just like talking and like knitting.
Yeah.
And,
it was fun.
Yeah, it was a really good time. So, that was really our 2 weeks. I don't think much excitement, but that's okay. We can all deal with some less relaxing times. I was just saying to Kevin, like, I'm looking forward to today. Like after the podcast, we're gonna take the dog for a WAOK, and then I didn't want to. He's
sleeping. He just like
next
relaxed.
Door. Yeah, he just settled down, and then and then throw on some like sweats and hang out on the couch and knit. We have to catch up on some podcasts.
We do. Maybe maybe figure out a TV show or something too to kind of
we could do
stream.
that.
Oh, good. No.
What?
A thought popped in my head that I need to remember for later.
Is it a secret?
No, it's not a secret. It's for later on in the episode.
Oh, in our episode.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing? A podcast?
Fun. That's what we.
What do you do on these things? Okay, I think that's. I don't know. That's all the chit chat.
That's all the chit chat.
I don't really have.
How our 2 weeks have been. What do we have any admin stuff? The only thing I think that we have is we have our naughty knitting sacks.
Coupon code
which
Prickle
is
Pants 15. Yes.
So definitely, if you haven't used it before, totally use it.
Mm-hmm. And we did get out. I think I said this. I might not have said this, but we did get out our prizes.
Yeah.
So just like if you're watching, just give it some time. I did contact the winners and just let them know. The Postal Service is absolutely. The postal workers are just doing fantastic work. I mean, Kevin was saying that you read an article about them, like they would deliver how many packages on a regular day?
Yeah, I was reading, it was a postal worker who had posted on her Facebook page that she has a route that consists of 600 homes. And on an average day, she would maybe do like 50 to 100 packages. And as of right now, or at the time of that post, I think it was up to 250 packages per day.
That's crazy.
So over a third of her, the houses that she was making deliveries to, were getting packages.
Yeah.
And they were, they're extended their hours. They're working, 7, 8 o'clock at night instead of the 4 to 5 that maybe they're typically used to. So,
Yeah. So if anybody out there is a postal worker or somebody who works in that, service line, thank you so much for your service, because it's got to be out of control. And I know it's frustrating for those of us that are waiting for some packages, because we're both still waiting for some things to come. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the service. It's just the times.
It's a weird year.
Yeah, everybody just shipped everything out. But we went to the post office, remember, on Saturday?
Last weekend.
That was our intention, to drop off the packages, and the line to the post office was literally outside, all the way out the post office, and wrapped around like the it's like in a shopping plaza. So like
down the plaza. I think like 2 other stores.
Oh my goodness.
Down.
So we drove by, and I just went before work as soon as they opened, which was fine. And then some idiot pulled the fire alarm. Stupid.
There's totally something I was just going to say, and I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Do you know?
No.
Okay.
No, I have to have a few more sips of coffee, and then like our link will just.
What were we talking about
grand.
before the? Well, we forget it.
What? We haven't been talking for very long.
No, we haven't. Something about shipping.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It'll come to you as soon as we hit stop recording.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
is that all admin-y stuff?
I think the alcohol is still kicking in. I'm just kidding. I think that's all the admin stuff. We don't have any knit-alongs going on now. We're planning on something for February, I think, somewhere around that time. Yep. And then we're getting ready to do our own, which we'll talk about in Works in Progress, I think. We're going to do our own kind of like knit-along with our knitting group. You guys are all welcome to join along. We won't have anything, we won't be pulling prizes or anything like that. It's not really
friends
knitting together, really.
The same
project.
Thing or similar project, and
yeah,
no time frame, just enjoying it.
Yeah, totally. So more to come on that. We'll show you all the fun things.
We talked about it last time.
Yeah, we did. Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we totally talked about it last time. All right, so let's get into the knitting, I guess.
Let's get into the knitting. So FOs. Do you have
I have
any?
A zip, 0 zilch, not a 1.
Okay.
So as I said, I didn't knit a lot. I had one project that I finished, and that was my second barley hat that I showed last week.
Oh my God, and the kids loved them.
They really did. So it was...
They were so cute. We should get pictures of them.
I don't have... So yeah, I did the hats for the girls. It's funny. It's the second year in a row, I think, that we're doing this, and I've done the girls the last 2 years. And so it's just a nice little fun hat. I did the 3rd size. So I did child. So it goes baby, toddler, child. I did the child size because they're both 5 years old. So I did that for them.
Yeah, they're 5. Oh my gosh.
And I had used Annie yarns in like a nice teal color, which she still makes. I went to her website and she still makes the same yarn. So that will be in the description.
Yeah, one of our viewers actually sent...
Excuse me. Okay. Choking over here.
It's okay. I'm here.
What are you gonna do?
I have training. I can help you. You're still breathing. As long as you're coughing, you're okay.
Okay.
So, what was I gonna say?
Oh, one of the viewers about the Annie's yarn?
Yeah, about the Annie's yarn had said that they still
were around.
They're still around, and they put a link, so it was really nice. So
I went to her website and just checked, and I found the same colorways available on the same.
Oh, that's
base.
Awesome.
Yeah,
cool. It was really soft once it was done too.
Yeah, it was a very nice yarn. It once they were blocked, I just did soaked them and just blocked them flat. And when I do that, guys, my favorite way to do it is I use a one of the baking racks, the cooling racks. Because it still allows the airflow, and they dry so much quicker.
They do dry quickly.
Tip.
Yeah, I thought that was
a cooling
really...
rack, and any of your items, even your socks, if you don't have, if you soak them and you want to dry them, that is nice too because it doesn't stretch it out. You're not hanging it over like a rod in your bathroom or something.
Yeah, but the air can circulate, which is cool. Good,
so a nice little trick.
So my FOs have all been kind of given away as Christmas presents, but I did take some pictures. We were doing the Christmas balls. We did a total of 7 of them, which I wanted to have more, but 7 was a pretty good number, I think.
Yeah, we had enough people to give it to, so they all went to a home.
So here they all are together, except there's only 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, because I gave one to my coworker, one of my coworkers. But I think I have a picture of. Oh, that's one of the ones that you've already seen before. So this is them all together, and we'll do them. I'll do them, one at a time so you can see. This one, I think.
That one you had shown.
That one I had shown. This is the Christmas tree, which I thought was super cute. I can't see if it's showing up at all.
Yeah, no, it is.
I had some green. So we were using Nitpick's Wool of the Andes in Sport. Oh yeah, thanks. For these. And this is in white and then like cranberry or hollyberry. But this was in Sport weight, and I wanted to do a green Christmas tree. So we had some Wool of the Andes non-superwash in worsted weight, and it actually worked out fine. Like, I don't think there was any issues with that at all.
Yeah, no, it came out nice.
It came out nice. It was cute. So it was a Christmas tree. We did a little snowman. He's cute. My our sister-in-law's mother, who comes down from New York sometimes, and we usually exchange gifts. So she loves snowmen. So we did that one. My mom loves angels, so we did one for my mom and my dad. Hang on their tree.
When Ray saying he means
it's okay, but
he means
thought.
I knit one, which you guys saw in the last episode. I knit no other ones. I actually tried doing one from
in this one,
that woman whose name totally escapes
me.
But her
you had trouble with her increases.
Yeah, with her increases, they were done differently. I had trouble just reading the chart, and I wasn't in the headspace to actually sit down and really figure it out. And as I was knitting it, to like kind of troubleshoot what I wasn't understanding, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
And then I think that's when I finished the hat. So yeah, Ray knit 6 ornaments.
I was having a lot of fun. This one is the X's and O's version 2, because I think I had done version 1, which you all had seen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. There was a water main break. I took a picture of it. There
was
a water main
day.
break two streets away from us, so we had like no running water. I was at work.
I was like, did we forget to
Kevin's like, did you not pay the bill? I'm like, what?
Water shut off?
And then so I was like freaking out. And then I went to the water company's like website, and it said that there was a water main break, and there were over 80 houses that didn't have water. And of course ours was one of them. I know. So I went to Stop and Shop on the way home from work, and like I went in. Luckily we weren't in like the middle of the pandemic where things were like,
could you have
can you imagine? So I was able to get bottled water. So I got a big thing that sits in the fridge, and then 2 like gallons of water, because God forbid I didn't have enough water to make my coffee. I don't care about anything else. But that would have been awful. Yeah. So anyway, I got all that stuff, and then like I came home, and within an hour, it was back on again. So it was like,
but then we still used the water for a couple days.
We did use the water.
Like gross afterwards. Like,
yeah. Yep. So, what was I going to show?
I have no idea.
Oh, this is X's and O's. I showed this one already. So that's version 1. And then this other one is version 2.
Very
cute,
nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were a lot of fun. I would definitely do them again. We were talking about maybe going down a needle size.
I'm thinking of 2.
2 needle sizes?
When we knit them, we were knitting them on a US 5. I think that's too big. I want to go down, and next time I do it, I'm going to try it on a US 3.
I actually did a US 4. I did a US 4 3.5 millimeter.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to try a 3. Like I think the 3 would be a little bit better, because when you're looking at this, it's recommended needle size is a US 3 to 5. So we thought the 5 just to play it safe.
Yeah.
So I do think the 3 is going to probably be a better gauge for it. So next time I do one, I'm going to do a 3.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you can do, I mean, it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't, but it impacts the way that it looks when it's finished and it's stuffed.
Yeah. I did have some concerns with carrying my floats, like on this, like, for example, when I was using white as the main color, I, because I picked up my floats, because sometimes, like, it would go, like, 9 stitches, and I was a little bit uncomfortable with that, because the first one that I did, it, like, crimped it kind of together. So you're right. You can kind of see that it's like the stitches with the white. I guess you can't really see it too much on this one, but you can see some of the shadowing of the red yarn in the back of it.
Yeah.
So that might help eliminate that.
Yeah, going down the needle size is going to give you denser fabric. So when the ball expands by stuffing it, you're not going to have all that space. You're not going to see, number one, maybe some of the yarn in the background or any of the stuffing popping through. So that's why I think going down to a 3 might be beneficial with this. So we'll give it a shot next time I do one.
And these were the original 55 Christmas balls to knit by Arna and Carlos from like 10 years ago, I think. They are doing... It's probably done now, but they were doing an advent. They have some new Christmas balls to knit. 24. Yeah, and some of them were really cool. We didn't get a chance to watch a lot of it, but my mom, who's been jumped headfirst into the podcast world, has been telling us that she watched them, right? And they were doing some really fun things. So, curious to see that, and if they put them out all together once they're all done, maybe we'll get them as well, because these are a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, it's a nice...
Super
small
easy.
knit. It's a nice little break. You don't always want to be knitting a sweater or a shawl or a blanket. You want fun little things that make you kind of feel accomplished.
Totally.
You're like, hey, guess what? I knit 25,000 items this week.
Right. Except that, this time around I don't have them physically here to show you, but you get the point. Once you've seen one ball, you've seen them all. Okay, so I have another FO. I wanted a palette cleanser kind of situation.
Don't you have 2 more?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, no, what did I say? I only have 1 more?
You have 2 more.
No, I have 2 more. This one's quick. This is a dishcloth. Just felt like doing a dishcloth. This is with Knit Picks Dishy.
That's multi and clementine?
Multi and clementine. Right. Yep, I actually went down a needle size on this. I went down to a US 6, and I like the fabric. I like the size. It's not really that big of a difference. This is Stacy's favorite. Stacy's dishcloth or dishcloth by Stacy. We'll have it linked
from
below.
Very Pink Knits. It's her traditional dishcloth.
Traditional dishcloth. I will say I prefer. It wasn't a big difference. It was like at all, except you cast on 4 stitches as opposed to the 3 for Grandma's favorite version 2 or whatever.
So it is.
I feel like we show those like all the time.
We do. But
it's good to have a staple, pattern.
Stacy Perry traditional dishcloth.
One thing I will say, and it's a dishcloth, I know, but
I see that now.
Do you see it now?
Yeah, but I've never noticed it until you just pointed out. I need to relook at mine and see if mine have the same thing.
So you cast on 4, and this is the cast on edge. You can see it's like flattened there. These are the regular rounded edges. No issues. And then this is my bind off, which was also kind of flat. And like, it's a dishcloth. I totally understand. But looking at it, I'm like, eh. So I prefer Grandma's favorite version 2.
You know why I just don't...
It could be user error.
It could be. So I actually... Not that I don't like Grandma's favorite, but the reason I like this one is... So with Grandma's favorite, you knit the 45 rows.
Yes.
And then you have to just knit 3 without any increases or decreases. And if I forget how many rows I knit, I see. It frustrates me because I'm like, did I do an extra row or 2 row or whatever the case is? If I put it down, I feel like at that one point I'm stuck and I can't put it down. So if something comes up and I have to like walk away or not touch it for a couple of days. So that's why I prefer this one, is I don't have to worry about those 3 rows. I hit 50 stitches and I start decreasing automatically and I'm good to go.
Okay.
So that's why I prefer this one.
Okay. I mean, that's like totally fine, and it's a dishcloth. But
it is a dishcloth.
I get it.
And I don't know, maybe it's too, is that I have a hard time of telling which ones. There's obviously no right or wrong side.
Right.
But when I'm doing the other one, I'm like, I don't know what side I'm on. So that bothers me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell if you have an increase on your right or your left.
I guess so. Maybe.
Anyway, it doesn't. It's Hey, you do you, boo. It is what it is. You have fun. I had fun doing it.
Yeah, I love doing.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. That's what knitting is all about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So I finished my pair of socks that I was working on. My vanilla socks. These are them. I got 2 of them. 1, 2. Every time I use these sock blockers, it makes the foot look like gigantic.
So
long. But no, and if I hold them farther away, they look like normal people feet, I guess. These are for me. These are using Felici Thunderstruck colorway. A lot of people had said that this is from AC/DC. I don't know.
So
I don't know AC/DC.
We should also talk about the sock blockers.
They're fun.
Because I don't know if... I feel like it was a podcast that we watched.
Oh, had asked about adjustable sock blockers.
These
are them.
These are adjustable.
These are by Katrinkles. It might have been... Was it Michael?
I don't know if it was... So there's 3 that come to mind. It was, I think, either... Part of me thinks it was Fourth Star Knits.
Really? No, I think it might have been Michael. Maybe not. I thought it was Michael from...
And I totally forgot to comment and
Piece for Piece.
Mention it.
Really?
But either way...
So well, whoever you are, if you watch us, these are adjustable sock blockers by Katrinkles. You can see this is the largest... No, they can go up quite a bit longer, here.
And even on the leg, too. You can adjust
the leg. You can adjust the heel if you want the heel to come out a little bit more.
No, I don't think...
Yeah, you totally can.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you just slide this up. See? You can slide this down. So you can have the heel, like if you have... Say you have a deeper heel, or you need a deeper heel, you can do that. I mean, for vanilla socks, like the measurements are not. Yeah. So this is by Katrinkles. I'm not quite sure how much they are. I feel like we probably paid a good amount of money.
Yeah.
I
don't think they were... They definitely were not cheap.
No.
But they weren't like the price of gold either.
No. No, definitely affordable, but
yeah.
there are cheaper options. But for the adjustable ones, they work really well for that. So I did 2-inch cuff. I knit these on 2.25 9-inch circular needles. I'm looking at you with my 9-inch circular needles. Okay, so this is 2-inch cuff, 2.25 9-inch circular needles. I knit for about 6.5 inches was the leg. I did a fish lips kiss heel. I wear a size men's 12, so I did 7 inches of the foot. I can't see anything. And then I did a rounded toe. Now, I did this sock during our Christmas Eve Zoom. And the toe is just a little bit longer than the other toe of my previous sock because there was some Pinot Grigio influence as well as good conversation, and I don't know what else we had to drink that day. So you can see on this original toe, it had just got... My Kitchener was the only thing in that, like, salmon kind of color. What color would you call that?
Oh, salmon's okay.
Salmon. Here, you got a little kiss more. So my toes, just a little bit bigger. But it's okay.
Can I ask why you decided not to take it out last night instead of Kitchenering it?
Because I had already gotten down to 14 stitches. So that's when I usually Kitchener. So what I did was I probably forgot to decrease a couple of times. And I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's a vanilla sock. It's fun. I mean, who's going to see the tips of my toes?
No, I'm just thinking for the fit-wise.
No, fit-wise, they fit perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fit perfectly. So, I don't know what happened here either. I have like an extra little line. Maybe my heel. I don't know. So those were them. Those are they're very soft. I really love Felici.
It is a nice yarn.
It's very soft. And this is a fun colorway. I want to get some more. We have a lot of Felici.
We do have
sock yarn, but I'm thinking of getting some more Felici worsted. Because that's really fun. To do like a, self-striping hat or something like that would be great.
Right. And so that's it for FOs, right?
So those are my FOs. That is that.
All right, so let's talk about some whips. I have 2.
Oh, I guess you can consider My swatch whip?
Well, kind of.
No? I have one, and a
So
questionable.
maybe your other one is a reference to a future whip.
Okay.
So, first whip is in my bearded pearl bag
Bearded Poil.
that I love. This is a new cast on.
Oh my god, I love the colors.
I know.
Wow, seeing this like in this light is really good.
So I am I'm making another Coffee Talk Toque by Tracy Miller.
Oh, you made some good progress, Kev.
Right, do I have this up? I don't.
No.
Okay.
You have a lot of tabs open. That gives me agita and anxiety.
So many tabs open over here, guys.
And you still don't even have the right one open.
That's right. So I've knit one of these before. I think I showed it in the last episode, right?
I can show you right now. This is part of my acquisitions. Can I just show it now?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I love it. So this is the one that Kevin knit last time. Kevin gave this to me for Christmas. Isn't it awesome? I love it so much. I was very jealous.
Yeah, he kept wearing it. Well, not wearing it out, but
I kept putting it on and being like,
downstairs.
oh, this looks good. I like this. This feels comfortable. This feels cozy. And so...
So him not knowing he was getting it, I decided to cast on a new one. So I have cast on another Coffee Talk Toque using Savvy Skeins, Optimum Decay in the Boots and Spurs colorway.
Boots and Spurs.
So this is 100% superwash merino. So this is a very nice gray and browns and tans.
Look at the colors on that.
It really does. Like, I was thinking about it. Like,
holy cow.
Doesn't it remind you of leather metal? Like Boots and Spurs. Leather boots with the metal spurs on it. It's such a good colorway. Here it is.
Allie does a great job. Savvy Skeins. For those of you who don't follow Savvy Skeins, totally follow her. She's got a new yarn club coming out. She's like a one-of-a-kind club kind of thing.
So this is... it's a really fun pattern, guys. If you haven't done this, this is a great hat.
Yeah.
It is a 4-row repeat. So, I keep holding it because I thought I had a stitch marker. So, let's see if I could get up nice and close. Yeah. Really, really fun.
It looks great.
And then this one is
the fit is fantastic.
Trilogy Yarn Whiskey.
Whiskey. It's a great color. Like, whiskey is like such a great color.
It really is. So,
and it's so soft.
I cast this on, I don't know, and I forgot to create a project page for it just the other day.
That's coming in 2021.
No, I've been making
pages.
them. I just haven't been uploading pictures.
Oh, no?
Like, I've been making them lately and closing them, or like doing when I'm finished so I could start getting in that habit. But I just forgot to create this one. I'm going to say I probably started this on like Wednesday.
My one of my goals is to be better at documentation.
So yeah, I love this. It's actually a really good, I want to say almost like a mindless knit, but not really because there's some interest in it. But it's one of those patterns where you can read, if you can read your pattern and read your knitting really well, you can put it down at any time and know where you left off.
Yeah.
So really, really fun.
Well, I love it. It feels absolutely so comfortable on my hand.
And this is in, I think the one from Trilogy Yarn, if I'm not mistaken, this is a
MCM?
merino cashmere nylon blend.
I mean, your stitches are great. This is so good.
And that one I just blocked it, soaked it, and blocked it flat.
Yeah?
Yeah. The crown decrease on this is really nice, too. It's she did a nice job.
It's really good.
Converting a sock pattern to a hat pattern.
Now, I don't usually wear hats that aren't slouchy. I like a slouchier hat. But this one, I love this one. Doesn't it look so good?
Mm-hmm.
Probably doesn't go so well with my shirt, but I love it. Thank you.
It's such a nice color.
It's so good.
It's such a good color.
Yeah, it's so good. What are we doing?
Whips.
Whoopsh. I have one. I have a story on this one, too. So I picked up my Cool Haas again. Do y'all remember that? I started the Cool Haas by Jared Flood. And a lot of you had said this is based on an architect who has some, like, I forgot what his name is. Haas
and this
something or another.
That's the architecture right there.
Yep. This is the architecture of the building. I think I've showed this already, but this is the building that was inspired by, I think it's like a library or something like that. Somebody had said by a famous architect. This is the Cool Haas by Jared Flood. Now, I picked it back up again. I knit. Wait, here's another picture. I knit. Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
It's all cables. So I knit a good, I don't know, another 4 inches maybe. I was like getting close to like one more repeat. And then I looked at it and I realized that I must have made a mistake. I did make a mistake in the sections before I picked up the knitting again and must not have noticed it. So in true rave fashion, I was like, how can I fudge this? Can I live with this? I probably can live with this. And then like looking at the pattern again in the hat, and I was like, I can't live with this because it's such a nice hat. Like it's so cool. And it's one of those ones that you can't really fudge your mistake with these cables and stuff. At least I couldn't find a way to. So I frogged it and, well, I ripped it out and I started again. Is that still considered frogging a project?
Because frogging is the rip.
Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't know if like frogging was like you had to. Anyway, I started again. I finished the brim. This is using Shelter in cast iron, the cast iron colorway, which I actually really love. It's got these tweedy bits in it. Mm-hmm. It's super woolly feeling. It's 100% Targhee wool, I think.
Yep.
And I finished the brim, so now I'm going to start the cabling. Because what I found, and I remember when I first started it in the beginning, and I'm doing these on US 6s. Well, that's the brim. The brim was in US 6, going up to, no, not a US 6, 6mm.
No, US 6.
No, US 6, going up to a US 8 for the cables. What I had found was that in the beginning when I was first working on it, like I had a lot of like struggles almost. I couldn't understand what the cables were trying to do. I was like twisting stitches and then thinking that that's part of the pattern. Anyway, the second time I picked it up, I was having a really good time with it. It was a lot of fun. I could read the knitting so much better. I was much more comfortable with cables. I know what direction they go into now. So it's not TV knitting, although I was able, because I can't really like watch the screen, but I can listen to it. So depending on what we're like actually like watching on TV, or if we're watching a podcast or whatever, I can like look up. So it's definitely much more doable. So I'm really excited to finish that. I have no doubts that I'm going to finish. I don't want to say that out loud, but I have no doubts that I'm going to finish that soonish.
Oh, I thought you were actually going to say.
I wasn't.
Words.
I was.
You
but
were.
No, I'm not.
No.
We're going to say soonish. Yeah, soon is very.
It's relative.
Right? Yeah, totally. So that's that. That's living in my Sunny Stitch bags that Kevin had gotten me like a long time ago, which I absolutely love.
For your birthday?
Maybe. It came with some yarn. I did that socket cowl in the yarn from Bugbear Woolens.
Yeah, maybe it was your birthday.
Might have been. Mayhaps. And then, what else? What else you got?
All right, so I have another whip.
Whoopsh, whoopsh.
This is living in my naughty knitting sack.
Naughty.
Which I love this. This reminds me of a circuit board.
It does. It's really cool fabric. Bags. Yeah. I think we're due for another purchase of hers.
So this, y'all, is my Beau Saran designed by Dells.
Vincent.
So it is, let's see if I could. Here you go.
Oh my God, did you see how cute the two of them were? They took a picture in front of their Christmas tree or something on Instagram.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was cute.
So I put in a little time on this. This is a DK weight sweater. It is a mosaic.
I love how these colors are working together.
So I'm doing it in a nice like teal and a gray.
Yeah. So
I was here in the last episode. I've knit a good, maybe like inch and a half?
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh no.
No, I'm good. I'm almost done with section 1 of the yoke.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is how it's coming out.
That's great. What yarn are you using?
This is the
Taki
yarn, which is where?
I don't know. Our cubies are a mess. We have to organize in here.
Wait, I don't think I have the tags in here.
No?
I don't. No, I don't.
Oh.
So
we'll link it down below.
Yeah. I don't know where all the yarn went to.
No, me neither. What, I want to knit something out of this.
So yeah, so this is Taki yarns.
Yeah.
These are the two colors. So this is going to just be the yoke of the sweater, and then the body is going to be this gray. So it's fun. It's a nice knit. I actually think I need to change. I think I need to put it on longer cords, but I don't want to do that until I separate for the sleeves because I don't want to have to change again.
Yeah. How far away are you from separating for the sleeves?
I'm quite. So the yoke is knit, I believe, in 3 sections. I'm almost done with section 1. So I'm assuming section 3 is probably where I'm going to separate for sleeves.
Yeah.
It's just... So this is a nice knit because it can be mindless, but then there's like a row here or there that you have to pay attention to. So I find that I'm only knitting on this in the mornings when Tarquin's like sleeping. Mm-hmm. Because then I have the opportunity to concentrate for a little bit. Yeah. So it's just kind of like my wake up and with my coffee, this is what I knit on. And then if I have the opportunity, I'll try to do it at night, but I just haven't done that. And like I said, I didn't knit for over a week. Definitely over a week. I really didn't get into a flow until, honestly, until Wednesday when I started that hat. Like that was probably the most amount of time that I had spent knitting.
Yes.
And that is to say a lot. Because I normally do, maybe like an hour to 2 of knitting a day, I would say.
Yeah.
And
we've done a lot of knitting in the past
year.
Yeah, totally.
But prior to that, I think, what was it? Like I picked up that hat one day, the Barley hat for one of the girls, and I knit like 20 stitches. And I was like, no. I just I don't have the energy to do this.
Which is good though. Like then you should put it aside because you should be enjoying what you're doing.
Right.
Absolutely. I think that was my issue with that Cool Haas in the very beginning because I was just like, I got to get this done. Like what's wrong with me? Like get it done. And then when I picked it up the second time, it was because I really wanted to, and it was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm.
I also think that and we don't really get this a lot because we don't knit a lot for Christmas, but there was that pressure at the end to make sure that the hats were done. And then in the back of my head, I had the idea that I was going to do some more ornaments. Yeah. So
why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't know. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It's not a fun feeling. It's not, it doesn't, it takes away from it. So then it makes it not enjoyable, the process.
Yeah. Like I enjoyed doing the ornaments because I didn't have in my mind like, okay, I have to knit an ornament for my mom and dad. I have to knit an ornament for this person. I have to do this one. They were just like, let's just knit some ornaments. So I think that's why that part was fun. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm done knitting the ornaments for now. I'm going to do something else. And I was okay doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, yeah, that kind of got to me the last couple of weeks. So now I'm back to just having stuff for myself. I actually have some gift knitting in mind for people. Well,
I kind of do too.
I would like to cast on. Well, not like to. I need to cast on the. See, needs a bad word though, right?
Yeah. No,
I don't need to.
You don't need to. You want to.
I want to.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Cast on the dotted rays using the hedgehog fibers for my mother
that you've been talking about for a long time.
Well, now
you know what you should also want to do.
Here we go. What
is write that pattern? You
should want to shut your face. No, so I've named it, right?
You did, but you shouldn't. Are you going to say it? Well, you should write it up first. Okay. How about I write it? Well, I'm going to help you. Because that's next on my knitting.
I've now named it though, so that's good. It has a name, so now it just needs to be written, and yeah. So we'll do that soon. But back to my hedgehog, my mother's shawl, dotted rays. With the hedgehog fibers, and then we were at my brother's yesterday, and his mother-in-law was over, and she had asked about like if I was going to have a site where I would sell my shawls. I'm like,
I don't think people realize
people don't realize the amount of time it takes to knit a shawl sometimes, and it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make one for her. I'm going to do a Pure Joy.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm going to ask my sister-in-law what colors she would prefer, and then I'm going to do a Pure Joy for her.
That's nice.
Yeah. So that's kind of like where my shawl knitting is going to be, I think.
Well, I'm definitely going to do a dotted rays.
For yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
You have some stuff for that.
I do.
So again, guys, Bosaron, Vincent from Design by Dells, Love it. And it's actually going to probably go on the back seat for a little bit
Okay.
because we're
Yeah, we got some other things coming
January
up.
1st. We have a new
Another
cast on
sweater.
that we're doing. So
But there's no pressure on that one, which
Right.
that's why I think why I'm so excited about it.
right. So who knows? This one I may still continue to work on.
You totally should. Even if you just do like a row a day.
You know who we had watched an episode. Oh, sugar plum.
Did you just throw that in there and it all fell off your stitches?
No.
No. You know what would be really good?
I'm not. Can you stop judging?
I'm not judging.
Right? Judgy McJudge.
I'm not. I swear. There's no judgment here.
Judgy
at
McJudge
all.
a lot over
No.
here.
There's support, positive support for you. I want nothing but success for you.
I'm gonna smack you. I was watching Crazy Sock Lady a couple of weeks ago, and there was one of the sweaters that she had been working on, and she spent a half an hour a day.
Yeah.
That's it. So I was
I
like,
love
oh,
that.
that's a good goal. Half an hour, sit down, and then you make some progress. So
Yeah.
I may do that with that one,
I love that.
and then focus on the upcoming cast on more, and then just make sure I make a little progress on that every day.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Okay.
Great.
So those are my whips. Do you have any more whips?
If that can count, because now you make me self-conscious.
No, that's
I am prepared for our January 1st cast on.
I'm not. I should prepare for that.
No,
too.
I got my bag and everything. So, this is now living in my Knit for Brains bag by Laura. Hi, Laura of Knit for Brains.
Do I have another sweater bag? No.
No, because you were like, oh, I don't need one. I love the inside. Can you guys see?
I love the inside.
Oh, it's so good. It's
metallic-y, right?
Yeah, it's metallic-y. But it's not like gonna fall apart and add sparkles to like my yarn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes like that cheaper fabric. So this is going to house my my sweater. This is the Montrealer, again by Vincent over at Designs by Dells. I did a swatch. So I need some help from all of you guys. So I showed my yarn last time. This was going to be my main color here. This is Wool of the Andes, worsted, superwash, and bamboo heather. This one is my stripe. So this like cream colored stripe that's in there is avocado. And then my little pop of interest is going to be Merlot Heather. All from Knit Picks, all superwash. So that pop of color is like right here. You know, just a little pop. People can do like extreme or, you know, I love that. I love that you can kind of make it what you want. Somebody had mentioned, because looking at this in the light, like you can see the difference, at least, you know, here now. But somebody had said like, you know, are they too close in color? Maybe they're not. So when I did my swatch, I did some stripes just so that I can kind of see how I felt about them. I did this last night. So last night, I'm like, oh shoot, these are too close in color. Like, it's just going to be a blendy kind of mess, and you lose that like that interesting piece. But then I looked at it again in the light, and I see a different story.
Right. Yeah. It's so actually it looks
right.
Hold it up. Even compared to this,
Yeah.
it looks so different knit up to me.
Right.
This
Me too.
is incredibly similar. Obviously, there's different
Yeah.
shades.
It's not like high contrast.
Right.
But I feel like, I don't know. So I would like to know what you guys think.
I like it actually.
I like it too.
I think I like it.
Yeah, I think I like it too.
So let's go though. We were talking about
And then
it last
this is
night.
going to be the, you know, just that one stripe. I may do one more than that one, but I'm not sure. So this is the main color, obviously. These are going to be the stripes. I did get gauge, so I knit this on the recommended needles for the pattern, and I got gauge. I like the fabric as well.
And you steam blocked it.
I steam blocked this because I'm probably going to steam block the sweater. I get nervous with superwash sweaters, you know, especially because this with the hood and the pockets, it's going to be a lot of fabric. I think that if you get it when you get it wet, it's gonna like pull. It's going to be hard to manage that just to like lay it flat. So I measured my COVID chest because I've gained so much weight. It's awful. So my chest is like a 40 and a half inch chest. So I'm going to do the 44 inch because he says to do 2 to 4 inches of positive ease. So that'll give me about 3.5 inches of positive ease, which will be great. And then when I lose weight, it'll still be okay because it'll just be more comfortable. I mean, like, we can't all look like this. So, fine. It is what it is. But I do like the fabric. Do you like the fabric? Did you feel the fabric?
I didn't. So let's talk about this. So when he showed this to me last night, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, so obviously that means our living room is quite dark.
It is. Even with the lights on and stuff.
Yeah, you really couldn't tell the difference. I mean, you could, but it was not as noticeable as it is in the light. Mm-hmm. So when we were talking about it last night, I had recommended doing a beige yarn. So he found one, I think it's called Oyster Heather on Knit Picks, that he could use. So that's an option. It
is an option.
I don't know.
But now that I'm looking at it, I think I really like it. Right?
You can totally see it here. You can see the difference. It's noticeable.
Yeah.
So, you know what my recommendation is going to be?
Tell me.
Is to buy the Oyster Heather.
Well, it's already in my cart.
Buy an extra skein of this too, just to do your swatch. And do the same swatch with the Oyster Heather and kind of see.
So this is the Oyster Heather. It's like a beigey.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
It's going to be way more noticeable. It's going to go with the Merlot too.
Yeah.
Because this is a more, this has some brown and red in it, mm-hmm. So it's going to obviously complement this really nicely.
Yeah. Well, if I buy the Oyster Heather, that means I'm going to have to buy
some Felici worsted. So yeah, but. Yeah, let us know what you guys think about this.
Yeah, I would really love to know your opinion because I do like these. I mean, I chose them because I like them together.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the subtleness of it, but you can definitely see the stripes. Although, does this look like Freddy Krueger?
I was thinking the same freaking thing.
What colors does he wear?
I'm going to Google now.
Oh, no. Maybe I should go with the Oyster Heather.
I was literally thinking.
This would be a cool hat, though.
Same thing.
Oh, look how fun the hat would be. Well, I can always...
Oh, no. It's so not Freddy Krueger.
Oh, it's not?
No, his is red and green.
How about Charlie Brown? No, Charlie Brown is
like brown
red
and yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you're good.
So I'm good. I'm safe. I'm not Freddy Krueger or Charlie Brown. So that's that. I have to say, even though this is superwash, this feels like wool.
Yeah.
It's definitely... It's soft, but it feels...
slick, rather.
No, it's not slick at all. No.
I'm excited.
I think it's got good stitch definition though too. I think it's going to look cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to start it.
Yeah, me too.
I should swatch today or tomorrow.
Yeah, you should. The swatch was easy. I did knit the first stitch on each row just to kind of help give it like a little bit more of a border on the swatch, but that's that. I'm very excited to start this. Looking forward to hearing your feedback about this. I may just get the oyster anyway.
I think get the oyster. Knit a swatch.
I feel like they would be two completely different sweaters, though.
And see.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. Yeah, good.
Can't have too much.
You know what else I also love about Laura's bags is that they all come. The shawl bags, the medium-sized bags, and larger zipper bags all come with needle koozie in the same. I love this fabric, Laura. Where did you get this fabric from?
Yeah, I really like that interior one. It's cute.
So good. I want a bag made out of that. So that's that. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be only my second sweater, so...
Can we talk about sweaters for a second? I totally forgot to mention this.
What?
So, my flax sweater...
Yes?
Broke.
It did break.
I had a stitch break.
You did.
So I don't know how to fix it.
I know. What are you going to do?
I have no idea.
You should bring it on the next podcast, and see if we can get some people to help you. Like show where it is and stuff. Or maybe we'll do it on a live if we do it. And we'll get some help.
Thankfully, it's just like I wear it as an around the house.
Yeah. Or, I have an idea.
I think, can I duplicate stitch?
Probably. You know what would be better?
Oh, hey, baby.
Hi, sunshine.
What's up?
Hi. Come say hi to the people?
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Come say hello. Ugh. Did you see my butt?
No. Hi, Books. What you doing?
His paw got stuck in my shirt.
Hi.
So,
Tark.
Hi. Oh, the microphone's in the way.
Come here.
Okay. Go ahead. Go see Kevin. So anyway, I think you should, we could take it to, okay.
Say hi.
We could take it to Knit New Haven and see if they can help us. And then while we're there, we can buy some more yarn.
Oh, you yawning? Maybe.
You know? Yeah, that'll be
yawn
good.
it.
Okay.
All right, so that is all the knitting content.
knitting.
Up next, we have our acquisitions. Our owl post and... Do we have owl post?
We
do.
some owl posts.
Some owl post and
Is that really all of our knitting content?
Yes, because,
Okay.
I mean, we gave away
Yeah.
4 hats and 7
ornaments.
So,
Yeah, we did a lot. It was nice, actually. Yeah, it was nice.
hi, handsome.
Okay. So if you
Would you
are
like me to
not
take it
interested
down?
in the acquisitions, which Michael from
want
Piece for Piece Crafting was like, why wouldn't you be interested in the acquisitions? But some people may not want to see. But we have some really fun things. But if you do not want to, we love you. Thank you so much for coming by. Happy holidays. Do you. But for those of you who would like to stay, we have some really fun things. Okay, bye. So, where do you want to start?
So, do you have owl post over there? Or
Now,
do
is it
I-
considered owl post
if it's gifted?
if it's gifted?
Yeah, that's what our owl post is. So our owl post is if something's gifted, arrives unexpected type of thing. Like, we're just getting a delivery.
Okay.
It's not something that
So I would like to show this then.
Oh, yeah, you show that.
Because this I can't is so much fun. So my coworker who I had knit the ornament for knows I like we love the Golden Girls as well. I don't know if we've ever talked about that, but we do love the Golden Girls.
We do. I used to watch it with my grandfather and my grandmother all the time.
I used to watch it by myself in my bedroom. Whatever. So she got me this. This is the Crochet Golden Girls book. It comes with everything I need to make Sophia. The patterns in here include the couch. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't even handle it. It comes with patterns to make a coin purse. I can't. Their cheesecake. I think that I saw the cheesecake in here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this. Guys. Look at that. Are you kidding me right now? So, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I will make Sophia very soon. I wonder if it comes with the glasses. That would be cool if it does.
Are they embroidered on?
No. So, anyway.
Oh, it comes with wire. So you use wire to make the glasses.
Armature wire.
And it comes
I'm
with...
never going to be able to do that.
And it comes with beads for the eyes.
How fun. On her little purse. Oh my gosh. Is that not the cutest freaking thing ever? Do you see that? Isn't that cute? You're cute. You know that? So that's one.
I have something over here. Would you mind taking him?
No, come on over.
Go ahead. Go see Ray. Good boy.
Hi, handsome.
All right. So mine... This came in from a viewer who was really generous. They had made the purchase of the Grocery Girls holiday kit thing, and they were sent 2. And the Grocery Girls didn't want it back, so they asked if we would like to have it, and they sent it off to us. So this came with 2 hats, 2 patterns? Yeah, so the Frost Toque by Tracy, and then it also has the Holly Jolly hat from
Jody.
And
the kit contains enough yarn to make one of
One of
those. So you can choose which one you'd like.
then it came with their little Christmas tree ornament. I should take it out of the bag since it's clear. So their little Christmas ornament. It came with some tuft and their cranberry pucker sock, and it smells lovely. This smells lovely. You want to smell some?
Tarquin liked it. Tarquin approved.
It came with a little sticker.
Oh, that's a cute sticker.
Yeah. And then it came with the kit. their holiday. So this is
I love that
Fireside
yarn.
DK and Winter Green. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is
That's the microphone.
Snow Much Fun. And then it comes with Winter Green and Deep Freeze.
Tarquin approved.
So this is by Flock Fiber Studio.
Yeah.
And it is 100% superwash merino. So you get a one skein that is 115 grams, and then the 2 minis are 25 grams each.
Great.
So thank you very
How
much.
fun
That
is
was
that?
very
That
generous,
was really
very
generous
nice
of you.
So that's
I
fun.
love our community.
I know.
I really do. You guys are amazing.
And then I guess would the other things be like?
Hold on. I have.
Hi. Where are you going?
I think that's all the owl posts.
Where are you going?
Oh well, I also, in addition to the coffee talk toque that was gifted to me by Kevin, he also gave me the Hatch hat.
No.
No.
Oh, wait.
Not the Hatch hat.
No, it is Hatch.
Yeah.
I thought you said something chat, and I'm like, there's no. Like I don't know what I thought, but I thought you said something completely different. But
No.
you are correct. It is Hatch hat.
Thank you. This is the Hatch hat, the
Come on.
beanie version,
That is the Watchman cap.
the watch cap.
Yep.
So, this is probably by far my most comfortable hat. I love this. And again, I'm not really one for like a non-slouchy hat, but I love this one. Isn't it good?
Yeah. It's a nice hat. I actually went to go buy more Arbor, and Brooklyn Tweed
Yes,
was
so
sold
this is-
out of every color that I would have wanted.
Because they had that sale.
Yeah,
Probably.
they had the like pay what you want thing.
Yeah.
So, and I went very late.
Pumpkin, you need a haircut.
He sure does. I went very late and wasn't able to get a color that I like. And I only have, we have a couple skeins, but not two skeins of the same color. And you need two skeins to make the hat. At least this version. I wonder if I
Yeah, but
could
isn't there that second version? What is that one called?
Yeah, there is the beanie version. So you got the watch cap. There's a beanie version. Obnoxious.
Can you all hear that?
And he's so pleased with himself. Do you see the smirk? Like, so incredibly pleased with himself right now.
Oh, whatever.
Here, would you mind grabbing him and putting him down, maybe?
Oh, are you done? Are we done now?
You want to go back to bed?
Yeah.
You gotta
Say
go back
goodbye
to
to your friends.
Yeah, say bye.
Okay, come on.
We'll be done soon.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a little rough.
So, I guess keeping in that theme of gifts. So, Ray
Oh, yeah.
got me for Christmas.
He's very interested.
He really is. A yarn dyeing kit and a book to go with it. So the book is Hand Dyeing Yarn and Fleece by Gail Callahan. Mm-hmm. And then this kit here comes with 3 skeins of some fingering weight 80/20.
Yep.
This is from Walnut Farm Designs. So it came with the 3 skeins.
She has a lot of amazing things. She's an Etsy shop. We'll link her shop down below.
And then it came...
I wanted to do like a small, small business.
Came with some little brushes to hand paint. And then it comes with 4 dyes.
Yep. Oops.
So the dyes are Cushing's Perfection dyes. So we have yellow, rust, sky blue, and silver gray green. And then it comes with the instructions for it.
And some history and how to go about.
So this
doing
is
what
going
you
to
do.
be fun.
So with hers, if you are all, Kevin has been talking for a little while, like about trying to do some, some dyeing for ourselves or, whatever, and just give it a try. And so I was looking for some kits, and hers was very complete, which I appreciated. And the dyes, she had a ton of different colors. She allowed you to choose First of all, she allows you to choose the base of the yarn that you want. So that she has bulky all the way down to fingering. And the dyes, I believe she has something like over 20 colors that you can choose from. And she allowed you to choose 4 different colors. So I tried to choose colors that you can combine to make different colors. Like, for example, like, you know, the yellow and red, make it like an orange if you wanted to, like the rusty color, you know. So just to like experiment some more, because there's quite a bit of dye in there.
Yeah, it's 1.3 ounces of dye.
Yeah.
Or no, I lied. It's a third of an ounce of dye. Not
1.3 ounces.
Yeah, it says net weight is a third of an ounce.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then the book, I figured, you know, if it's something, you give it a try. If it's something that you like, you know, we can look at getting some different dyes and stuff. It'd be fun to just try it out.
Yeah. So we're gonna. I just have to go get a steel. I think a stainless steel pot that we don't cook in and that we won't plan on using again.
Sure.
To give it a shot. So look at some hand-dyed yarn that I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
One day.
It'll be fun. Just be a fun little project, I think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. And you're really good with like colors and understanding colors and stuff.
So that was that.
So it could be really interesting.
And then I think the rest of what we have is just some acquisitions.
They are quite a few. So let me show this one first, because this is you've seen this before. This is, I was talking about doing dotted rays, and I've been saying that I wanted to do dotted rays in the Exploding Cornish Pixies colorway from Amanda Knits. And I had 2 skeins of that. I want to do the large. So I bought another skein of the Exploding Cornish Pixies, which is on her. I didn't want to open this yet, and I don't know why I didn't want to open this yet.
Well, just grab one of yours behind you.
I think it's buried in here.
Oh.
Yeah. I have to go through that.
Okay.
Like hardcore. Anyway, so I just got another one of these. But you know what I found was really cute?
What?
Because the post office, obviously, like, it's been, you know, backed up. Look at this sticker. With the little sloth, and it says, I got here as fast as I can.
It's so cute.
Isn't that adorable? I love it. Anyway, so I did pick up another skein of that, so I'm going to start the dotted rays. That's going to be one of my not recent projects, one of my upcoming projects. Cast-ons very soon.
So I'm going to do this.
Yours too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I'm going to do this next.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So actually, I'll do that. So keeping with the Amanda Knits theme, we are in month 4 of our Harry Potter Club. And this one is the Peruvian Viper Tooth Dragon Egg.
This one's one of
the inspiration.
This is like one of my favorites.
And this arrived the other day. And guys, like, just shut the front door. This is on the Cantus base, which we love. It's 80/20. Yeah. So here is the egg. Here's the photo of the egg, and here's the color.
It's amazing.
So
it feels so calming almost.
Such a great tone.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at this, like the dark blue right there. I love this. Speckles of brown in here. It totally matches this egg. It's redunculous.
And she really, you know what I love is she like talks about her inspiration, how she came up with the color and what she did. You know, because she said this color had lots of steps and flipping, which was a lot of work, but fun. Each step was exciting because it just kept getting closer and closer to the color she was hoping for. So she talks about her process. And these stickers.
Yeah.
So Amanda designs her own stickers, which I think we might have a business opportunity for Amanda if you're interested.
So it comes with stitch markers.
Yeah.
So we have a feather.
And
this actually, I'm sorry, this is not a stitch marker. This is
progress.
This is a stitch marker because it's on the circle with the bead. And then we have the progress keeper. This is a sorting hat. And then we have another stitch marker, which is a book. It's not focusing.
No, that's because when we are faces. Try again.
Okay.
Try again.
No, we're good. We're good. and then some stickers. So this one says, shh, I'm counting.
Look how that focused once I get out of the picture.
Then we have
my
Ron.
Puna must be so huge.
No, you can go in the picture.
No, but watch. It changes.
No, it's fine. And then Hermione.
Watch.
It was fine.
Just my perspective changed.
And then this is a Dementor with
So that is
Patronus,
amazing.
and then Harry Potter there. So cool. We got some tea.
Yeah.
And then some light bulb stitch markers because you can never have too many of those.
Nope. They're our favorites.
So, yeah. So she does such a great job with this kit. I love all the little extras. That sticker, the Harry Potter with the Patronus and the Dementor's amazing. I love that one. So we got that. And then my last one is, you guys, again, I'm a sucker for Amanda Knits. And
we do buy other yarns, I promise.
we do.
But these are just like, they're so
She had a
friggin' good.
shop update.
She did.
And she had some new colors.
Y'all get us with your stupid updates.
And this one is one that we've already had.
Yeah.
So we already have 2 skeins of this. So I thought having a third one couldn't hurt. So this is also from the club. This is the Romanian Longhorn.
Which you can buy separately.
If she has... So
if she has them
leftover...
Yeah, which I love.
If she has leftover skeins from the club, she then lists them at a later date on her site. So this was listed, so I bought it.
Yeah.
So I figured, now we have 3. Then this is... I'm pretty sure these other 2 are new colorways. I am on a green kick, so this is Paul Pine.
I love that so much.
I can't freaking tell you how much
I want to smell it because I feel like it would smell like Christmas trees.
It smells lovely, by the way.
It does. No, her yarns. Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
That's
but it smells
different.
Lovely. And then I thought that it would actually go really well
nice.
with this one.
Guys.
This is Earth Affair. So I thought these
What is that called?
Earth Affair.
Oh, Earth Affair.
So I actually thought they would
go.
be really, really nice together.
Yeah, they're very complementary.
As what I don't know, probably a shawl.
They look very similar, actually.
Green.
Yeah.
And brown.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So I don't know. I love the 4 of these
too.
together.
These are great.
So yeah. So that was our Amanda Knits purchase. I literally was on Facebook.
Oh my God, Amanda, what do you use? This
It does smell amazing.
It smells amazing.
When she had the shop update, I was on my Instagram waiting for it, and then at her website, and it was like boom, 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 done. 5 minutes later, there's your 5 skeins of yarn.
No, it doesn't take long to fill up a cart.
Absolutely.
It really doesn't.
Absolutely not.
No, I know. I want to put this back on. My head's a little chilly now.
So that's that. What do you have over there on your end?
I have no idea.
I have one other thing.
I have a
over
lot
here.
of things over here.
Do you really?
I think so.
Is there more? Were we that obnoxious this period?
No more yarn. Well, I have my Amanda,
Right.
but
so,
I'm not going to show it because you
right.
already showed yours.
All right. So that other stuff.
So next up, well, do you want to show that? Because then that's yarn. The rest is not yarn.
Okay. So lastly, and I'm going to cancel this, guys. I'm going to go. Actually, I'm going to do that today. This is the Downton Abbey Club from Lolo Did It. This is December 2020. This is from Lord Gillingham's Indecent Proposal.
Okay.
So I'm kind of, although I love Downton Abbey, I'm over the colors in here. So you know what I was thinking.
What?
If I like dyeing, I could over dye the colors that I've got.
You could.
Right. So actually, part of my plan is to
Or
use...
you could gift those to somebody.
Here, Merry
No,
Christmas.
no, I
I'm
don't
just
want
kidding. No, using them in the shawls for
yes,
my sister-in-law's mother.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find 2 colors, hopefully that she likes.
That's a great idea.
And then
You
I'm
can maybe
going
use
to
those?
use
Yeah,
some of
that's
my
a great
Downton
idea.
Abbey colors because I have a lot of pinks and purples from
Mm-hmm.
there. So let's hope she likes pinks and purple. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cancel this one, which will be sad because then
they're great.
and the yarn's nice. It's 85.15. And this one is called Indecent Proposal. So we have pinks and whites and beiges with speckles of purple in here. And maybe like some little hints of like orange. Really tough to see. But yeah, it's very, very pretty. And this one is called Seduced. So this is some, again, purples. And there's like this almost like a gray or a brown gray in there. Mm-hmm. I just, for knitting for myself, I don't know that I would use these in something for myself. So I found that the colors that are based on a male character, I totally will use. But there's more female characters in the show. Mm-hmm. especially of the main characters, than male. So I'm finding that I'm not enjoying the colors as much as I would. So I'm going to cancel this subscription. And then
They are beautiful together, though.
They are. It's such a nice...
It is.
It's a really nice club. She does really great dyeing. Mm-hmm. We loved the Harry Potter club that we did from her. The colors... I mean, I used 3 of the colors, or maybe 2 or 3 in my vertices.
You sure did. I still have a lot of that. I actually want to pull that all together now that the club is done and see what I have left.
What did I use? I used earwax and I used a red, I think.
Yeah.
Earwax and something else.
I knit my socks.
Words.
Words.
Maybe.
Right. Yep.
Maybe earwax and words is what I used.
Yes. Oh, this goes with with that.
So that I'm going to finish up and cancel.
Fun.
And then that I'll just have my Amanda Knits Harry Potter club, and there's only 2 more months left of that, so I'll be out of clubs in February.
I just joined one.
You did.
Yep. So right. I joined Trilogy Yarns. Not cocktail. It's some happy hour. Her happy hour club. Yep.
Is it happy hour or is it cocktail hour?
Happy hour. So it's a 3-month club subscription. Each month is going to be a colorway inspired by a drink. Mm-hmm. And she's going to include the drink as well.
Well, the recipe.
No, yeah, the recipe. That wouldn't travel very well. I don't think the post office would appreciate that if you send alcoholic beverages through the mail.
Not at all.
No. So, those will be coming. I think she's shipping out her first ones this month, January.
Yeah.
Beginning of January. Okay, so I've got one more. We have one more.
Purchase. So this was another one that's hard to get from them.
From the updates because we're very bad at updates.
What were we doing? We had
something... I have to say. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What were we doing at the time? Remember, So, that's something that happened. Okay.
Oh, that is something that happened.
Yeah, so...
We had 2 drive-by birthday parties.
We did.
Whatever.
We had 2 drive-by birthdays. Mm-hmm. Our niece and one of our nieces and one of our nephews. Both of their birthdays are this month. So last weekend, we did our nephews. The weekend before, we did our niece.
Yeah.
And he cried like a baby both times.
Oh, my God.
Well, both times. He, blubbering full. I asked him if...
Kevin asked if he could drive because I was so over. You know what it is too? I think my emotions, and we talked about this before because I think we said on the podcast that I cried while I was listening to Christmas music and fluffing Lars. So, which a lot of you had some funny, interesting comments about that. But it was a couple of days after that, and
no, it was this. Well, it was that day. It was the Saturday of the podcast, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So, I don't know what it was. We turned down the street, and I saw Reese sitting in our niece sitting in her little toy car, and everybody's beeping. It was just a very emotional experience for me, and I was like, "Aw!" And then you know how when you start crying, and then you realize that you're crying, and then you want to laugh, but then it makes you cry harder. That's totally where I was. I was like, "Oh!" And it was just it just was
so funny,
awful. And luckily, it stopped before we pulled up to her house, and we were able to be functional. But Kevin literally said, "Do you need me to drive?"
Seriously,
because it was bad. Luckily, we were just at a rolling stop, kind of.
So,
anyway,
the reason that came up is that last weekend was our nephew's, and there happened to be a shop date the same exact time as this. So I'm in the passenger seat of...
No, that was during Reese's. You ordered these.
No.
Yes, because we were coming out of Worcester. You hit buy.
No, we were coming out of Bunnell. It was last weekend.
I don't think so. No, because these didn't... no.
Oh, no, you're right. It was Reese's.
This was for Reese's. This was December 18th or 15th or whatever it was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So whatever. So I had to buy these while we were doing a drive-by with Sharkwin on my lap and my phone in my hand and balloons and streamers and all that stuff. So we finally got a Bearded Pearl update.
Finally. And thank you, because...
Somebody told us that there was one coming up.
Yeah, and a couple of people sent us messages on Instagram was like, "Oh, update."
Yeah.
So... Oh, you want to show them?
No,
you're keep reaching. I see his hand I'm creeping
here,
this.
I'm going to take one. There. I figured you'd show 2 and I could show. Well, here, ready? All right. So we got some bags from the Bearded Pearl. Some of their holiday.
Now.
So this is like the small sock.
Yes.
hat
So this
size.
is Bearded Pearl.
This is Caleb and Justin.
Caleb and Justin on Etsy.
This one's cute.
They are the fabric. First of all, it's a very thick.
It's a canvas.
Yep. We love. I mean, I love the interior too. It's just a very simple, undyed like muslin. Is that what you would call it?
Yep.
The quality of the bags are amazing. I mean, we can't say enough about Caleb and Justin. Their fabric choices are fabulous. This is like gingerbread men, gingerbread houses. These are all like cookies.
No, that's
They look like cookies. See, the Christmas tree is like a frosted Christmas tree.
right. But
the Christmas tree's on
you
this
have hot
side.
chocolate.
Yeah, and there's hot chocolate.
You have the orange slices.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mistletoe and holly, and cinnamon sticks. It's just so like.
It just
wintry.
just reminds me of the holidays.
And this is the polar bear with glasses, who kind of reminds me of the Coca-Cola commercials, and I love.
He totally does. He looks like you a little bit.
I love the Coca-Cola polar bear.
Me too.
He does kind of look like.
Not when they were like they turned creepy. Like
we're gonna talk about creepy in a little bit. All right, and then this one is the shawl size. So this is all types of.
This I love,
this
and I can.
Adorbs.
Remember this? Who had this mug right here? Who else had this mug? Somebody had that. Somebody else had to have. We had this growing up. The Santa Claus mug.
Yeah. Somebody just had it on.
Anybody else have that?
I feel like we just watched somebody on YouTube that had this.
Yeah. Look how good. I love it.
The snowman too.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And then this one. This is winter. Isn't that gorgeous? With the pine trees and the snowflakes and the deer.
Yeah, very pretty.
So good.
So
yay, we got them.
Yeah, we finally got some bearded pearl bags. Well, other ones. So that is all that, right? That's all the knitting, purchasing, gifting.
We did. I'm not sure if we did open up. How are we on time? Maybe we'll show them on our live or something.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. We finished up our Advent from Trilogy
yarns
for the holiday one.
Yes.
So that was nice. We opened up all of our 24 days and our full skein. So now we have to find a project.
The full skein is gorgeous.
Yeah,
I'll show you the full
skein. Yeah, show the full skein. Yeah. Full skein's really nice.
So the minis, we still have all in the bags. What I want to do is take them all out of their bags but label them so that we can store them a little bit better until we find out what we want to do with them. We did realize that we're missing number 20, which is weird. And it's got to be someplace in this house, and I cannot for the life of me find it.
This room needs a good organization.
Totally does. So maybe that'll give us a little bit of motivation because we need to find number 20. So this was the 100-gram skein, called Holiday Movies, which was the name of her Advent. It is... I think this is absolutely...
I do. I love it.
Gorgeous. I love the extra little pops of colors.
I think because I'm a sucker for green lately.
Yeah.
I really love the green in there. And
but this is like a minty green.
Well, you have all different color. Like you have greens here, you have some darker shades, some green with some brown underneath it. So nice.
Yeah, Nancy hit this one out of the park. She did a great job. And she's gotten a lot of great feedback with the minis that she's actually going to turn some of those minis into full skeins, and in order to do that, to make some room in her shop, she's currently running a sale. I think still, she's got all of like some discontinued yarns that she's not going to be dyeing anymore in the near future, anyway. And so those are on sale currently in her shop. So check her out, TrilogyYarns.com. TrilogyYarn.com.
Yes, and then.
But we'll show the rest of the minis on either our live or our next podcast once we can get them all up so you can kind of see them all together. I think it would be nice. Yeah.
All right, so lastly, it's just what we've kind of been watching and reading.
Yeah, that's all the stuff.
Let's talk about watching for a
moment. Let's talk about what we've been watching.
There's actually been quite a bit, but let's talk about one in particular.
Okay.
So I watched for the very first time, I want to say after our last episode.
Yep.
Polar Express. Somewhere in between here. So we have the little Apple TV box. So we buy all of our movies from Apple when we do that.
Yes.
So they had a really nice 4-pack movie deal. I think it was like $25, and it gave us
I think we talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah.
So it gave us Elf, Christmas Vacation,
which I did not watch for the
Polar Express, and one more.
Christmas Story?
Yeah, Christmas Story. So I decided to watch Polar Express for the first time. Those are some creepy kids, guys. Their teeth and their hair are creepy.
They are.
Oh my gosh. It was very weird watching them.
It's a cute movie.
It is, but the kids are creepy.
Yeah, they're creepy.
They are... No, I don't like them. So that's how I felt about Polar Express. It was a cute movie, but I don't like the animated characters. Yeah. They're weird.
They're almost like...
Fake real.
Fake, like too realistic, you know what? They're almost but like
they're like
not
Tim Allen.
Quite there.
They're like Tim Allen's Santa Claus and Santa Claus 2. Like they're like that. The second version of him. Remember the guy who takes over? They put him in the machine and a plastic Santa Claus.
Oh yeah,
out. They're like that to me.
Yeah, where it's like, are you real? Are you not real? It was just like, yes, I agree. The animation style is weird. Is very weird.
All right, so
but it's a cute movie.
I also watched this. I watched two more movies on my own. So I watched Ava, which has Jessica Chastain in it.
Oh no, that's not.
It was an action movie. It also had Colin Farrell and John Malkovich in it.
Okay.
And I have no idea. Like, I don't love it. I didn't hate it. It was for an action movie. I actually don't really see her as an action actress.
Who is this?
Jessica Chastain. We saw her in Molly's Game, and remember the gambling one?
Yeah.
That was based on a true story, and I also saw her in like another one where I love those movies, and I loved her in these roles. I just don't know that I get her in an action film role.
Okay.
So it was okay. It wasn't my favorite. And then I watched The Secret, Dare to Dream with Katie Holmes and Josh Lucas.
Did you cry?
I did not cry. I did enjoy it. So I like the book, The Secret.
Yeah, me too.
This movie, I don't know. I have to look at it. I don't know if it was based on somebody's story of using the teachings of that book.
Uh-huh.
But that's kind of what the movie was about. Just kind of the teachings of the book. And it was a very interesting story between the two characters. You know, not Oscar worthy. It's, more Hallmarky movie type.
Sure.
But I enjoyed it. I might actually purchase it because I think it's on sale for $10 right now, just to have it, because I would watch it again because I do reread The Secret.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good message to kind of keep. So if you need a reminder, it's a good, feel-good movie to watch. And then lastly, because, I work from home, so I watch a lot of stuff.
You do watch a lot of stuff.
I watched... I finished Marcella, season 2. And I'm currently on season 3. And I think I'm 2 episodes in. And guys, season 2 was disturbing. She's a nut.
This is where I caught the tail end of that part, right?
Yeah, she's a freaking wackadoo.
I'm like, how are you watching this?
And in season 3, so far shaping up to be good. I'm excited to see where it goes. Mm-hmm. What's really fun with this show too is it typically starts with a crazy scene, and then it says 12 days before.
Uh-huh.
So you're working your way up to that scene again.
Sure.
And I think all 3 seasons have started that way or done something at some point in the first episode, and then it's like 12 days before. Mm. The actress is phenomenal. The cast is great.
It's kind of disturbing a little bit.
It is. She's a disturbed woman.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. And I kind of catch like an episode a day if I can, on a slower day at work. If I have some downtime, I'll throw it on where I could pay attention. But I did. After the second season, I probably took a good week or so off from watching it. And that's what I've been watching. And then together, as a team, we binged last weekend The Mandalorian season 2.
We did. All 8 episodes in
2 days.
2 days.
Done.
We could have finished in a day.
But we did the concert for Scott and John. We watched their
concert. Oh yeah, we forgot about that. We watched that too. The Twin Cities Gay Men's Chorus put on a holiday concert. For those of you who don't watch Sweet Tea No Shade, you totally should. Number 1. But Scott and John are in the Twin Cities Gay Men's Chorus, and instead of doing because they couldn't do a real in person, they did a YouTube premiere, which means that the video premieres at a certain time on YouTube, and you can watch it at that time with everybody else, kind of like as a premiere, you can chat and interact. And then now it's available
to watch.
So maybe we'll link that below because that was really a fun watch.
Yeah.
As well, it was cool to see Scott.
Yeah, it was funny
with the towel on his head.
And our Knit Night friends, a lot of them got together and watched it, and we actually didn't for two reasons. One was because we were watching The Mandalorian, and we finished it like right at that point, and we were like, okay, let's jump into it. And we have in our living room, we don't have a typical coffee table. We have a little round one that we got from IKEA, and that's what we typically use. I mean, it's not even out like in the middle of a room, but
no. Like, well, right now our small tree is on it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So we didn't have like a table downstairs to like throw our laptop and get everything prepared. So we so weren't prepared for it. So we watched it and then ended, and then I think went back to The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that was a good watch. Though.
It's such a good. If you are a Star Wars fan, definitely watch it.
It was amazing. I thought it was so great. I thought there was a lot of Easter eggs for those of you who are fans of Star Wars and not just watch the movies, but there was some extended like Star Wars canon stuff. Like if you from the comics and the video games, I found got a lot of information from the video games.
Animated show, The Clone Wars.
Yes, there was a lot of Easter eggs. It was very, very well done. I loved it.
And then last
night,
2
thumbs up.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
And last night we watched Wonder Woman 84.
We did watch Wonder Woman 84.
And I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I liked it.
You're not... Well, you are still on the fence about it.
I am.
So I feel, too, that maybe you need to watch it when you're not knitting, too. Like, Like, I feel like there are some movies and TV shows, and this is just me, that... when you're knitting, you're also taking your attention away from it, even if it's like a mindless knit.
Yeah.
So I think that there are some things, and I knew going into this that I wanted to watch it and really focus on it and not split my attention. So I didn't knit. And I do that a lot. Yeah. If it's something I really want to see and I want to... Like, even The Mandalorian, I don't think I knit during it because I wanted to focus and keep my eye on the screen because there are those little Easter eggs or things that might pop up. Something you can see in the background.
Sure.
So if it's my first time watching something, I tend to maybe not knit during it if I really, really wanted to watch it.
You know what it was? When I watch a movie, I get immersed into a movie. I do get sucked in. I feel the emotions, like for whatever reason. Like I love movies and I get sucked like really like right into them. Usually from like the opening scene. I think the opening scene captures my attention and sucks me in. I had some. Maybe I'll have to watch it again because the opening of this one, I thought was cheesy. I thought it was like was like, I don't know. I expected a big superhero-y feeling movie, and this was not. The opening was not a big superhero-y. Like, I thought, like, it was... I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to give anything away, but, like, it was almost like... The opening scene was almost like, okay, is this now going to be, like, hey, this is a commercial for... You know how, like, sometimes they have those commercials for, like, corny movies inside the actual, like, big movie or whatever? I was, like, waiting for, like, the scene to end and then be like, okay, guys, come on. Like, we can do better than that. But it didn't. That was actually...
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I understand the first scene, why it was there and how it's tied. Yeah. It amazes me at how much this one had more heart, right? This one wasn't a lot of. I felt like this one wasn't a lot of battles and big battles and over the top fight scenes. There were fight scenes, but this one really was more about heart. This had more heart to it. So it had more of a story than fight than an action movie to me. I think there are some people who have loved it. Obviously, there are some people who hate it. I liked it. I would totally watch it again.
I would totally watch it. I think I need to watch it again because honestly, even the bad guy.
You didn't understand.
I didn't understand, and I thought his acting was off. I don't know. I didn't get sucked in.
That's because he was knitting a swatch and he was very immersed.
What am I? I'm knitting a swatch.
But you were immersed in your colors.
I wasn't immersed in anything. I wasn't even looking when I was knitting.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think maybe my brain wasn't there where it needed to be. I just think the first scene effed me up.
I think these are false statements. So let's talk about what we've been reading. What have you?
Was
been
that
reading?
all we've been watching?
Yeah, I mean we've thrown in some Hallmark movies. We've watched some podcasts.
Yeah, true.
It has again. It was a very weird 2 weeks. I was going to bed at 8:00.
Yeah, you totally were.
That throws us all off because I'm normally the one who's up later in the evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't even know that I was reading most nights, or if I did, it was for 10 minutes and that was lights out.
I keep looking at these bags and I'm like, what project can I start knitting?
I know I actually was going to use one the other day, but I was like, no, we need to save them for the podcast.
I have to start another pair of socks.
All right, so reading, what have you been reading?
I'm still reading the same. I'm reading the same thing. I'm reading the Book of Life. I'm almost done with that.
Okay.
Yep, that's by Deborah Harkness, part of the All Souls trilogy. It's just been it's great. I love it so much. I'm at the peak. Why am I having trouble with words?
I have no idea.
What's it called? Like the climax?
Climax?
I'm getting there. So everything's like happening and like exciting and fun. So that's cool. That's all I got.
Oh. So I finished.
I love the cover of that.
I know. So I finished The Paladin Prophecy by Mark Frost. Mm-hmm. And that is a 3-series book. I had only read the first 2 books initially, but then another book caught my eye after that. My intention was to go on to book 2, and I haven't. So I've seen a trailer, not even a trailer, maybe just like a teaser for an upcoming show on Netflix called Shadow and Bone. The TV show is based on a book. So I read about the book, and then I was like, oh, let me read it. So this is by Leigh.
Why does it keep doing that?
Because it's opening up the book. Leigh Bardugo, right?
Yeah.
So this is called. So it's Shadow of Bone.
Can you just zoom into that?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try.
I can't.
No.
That's okay.
Maybe, oh, hold on. Maybe here. There.
Oh.
No.
Fine. Whatever. It's
yeah. So whatever. So Shadow of Bone or Shadow and Bone. I believe this is a trilogy, but there's some other books like that are set in the same universe. So it's really cool because it's not set on this planet. It is a other world, and it's magic in there, but they actually teach it or like talk about it as it's a science. Mm. And the wielders of magic are very revered and they get anything they want for the most part. So the main character, and there's like a little love triangle, and they're not YA. They're like 18, 19-year-old characters. So they're not in, high school. So they're a little bit older. It's been a good story so far. I like it. It's actually a very long read. It's not a short book. So I just want to read it because I think I'll probably like the TV show. So I want to get the backstory on this and the characters. And
it sounds really interesting when you were talking to me about it. It sounds like something I would love to read.
Yeah, the characters in it are great. They're called Grisha. So this is interesting. A lot of the it feels very like Russian to me. Some of the language in there, like it's based. I think I read this too, that it's based on maybe Russian words.
Okay.
So like the magic wielders, they're called Grisha, Grisha, and there's different types, like classes almost. So the main character ends up being one, and she's a very rare one. Mm. So there's a lot that goes with that, and there's her internal struggle. Why it hasn't been known before. It's very I really like the story so far, and then I was about halfway through it, and then there was like this twist, and you're like, oh crap, people that you trust you can't trust. So I'm interested to see where it goes. I've been enjoying it, but I also want to finish the other books, and then I also have I'm looking here.
Let's not put pressure. Remember, no pressure.
I have my Dress and File book. And my Shadow of Night, which I haven't been listening to in the morning because I've been waking up like super late for work.
Yeah. You just needed some rest.
Yeah.
I think you really just needed some rest.
I think that's everything, guys.
Yeah, I think so too. So, future knitting. We're going to cast on the Montrealer.
On the 1st.
Yep. And I'm also going to be working on I think I'm going to have cast on some socks because I would like to have just socks on in the background, even if they're languishing. I'm going to finish my hat, I'm hoping.
Nice.
Yep.
I don't know.
And I'd like to cast on the dotted rays because I've been saying it forever and a day. And that's a really fun, bright colors. I think it'll help bring some light to the, the winter.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, everything's just so, like,
dreary-ish.
Gray. Like, winter colors are, like, darker and more muted. And I think some fun pops in my life would be great.
Sounds good.
Yes.
So, that is it. We will attempt to do a live next Sunday.
Yeah, let's see. We'll see how we feel.
That's kind of where we're going, but we will definitely put it on our Instagram stories to let you know with a timer and all that so that you are aware. But if we do it, we typically do it about 2 p.m. Eastern time is like our go-to time. So if we do it next Sunday, that's what we'll be doing. And then we'll have a new episode for you on the 9th, which will officially be 1 year of Needles at the Ready. I can't
believe it.
So thank you to
Did you say Needles on the Ready?
No, I said Needles at the Ready.
Because
I said it in the first episode.
Yeah, that would have been cute if you had just said that.
No.
Wow.
Needles at the Ready is what we are.
Did you see you got a little sass in your voice just now?
There's always that sass there. It's just,
sassafras.
So what else? So yeah.
I think that's about it. Yeah, it's been I know.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for if you enjoyed it and you're new, give us subscribe, a thumbs up, a comment. We enjoy it.
Yeah, and down below, please let me know what you think about the yarn.
The colors for the color Montrealer.
And we've been liking. We've been liking. I don't know. My words are hard. We've been
enjoying.
Yeah, we've been. Thanks. We've been enjoying having like a little question, like a prompt, and having you all respond because it's really nice to like have that extra interaction. So
that's what the sweater one is. Right?
Yeah, so leave your comments below about the
feedback
sweater.
on the sweater.
And then also, maybe it will be interesting because I'm just thinking about like lunch now.
Okay.
And like we're going to have all these leftovers. So what is your favorite way to eat holiday leftovers?
On a plate.
So I like, for Thanksgiving, I have a different way that I like to eat my leftovers. I like to put everything all in a bowl and mix it all together, like the turkey and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the gravy all like in together. But like we usually do ham for Christmas. So I like to have ham on a sandwich the next day.
I have no preference.
No?
I don't think that much about my leftovers.
Oh, leftovers are huge. I love leftovers.
Yeah, I don't have a specific way to eat them. Okay. I put them on a plate and then I eat them.
Good. Great.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you all for coming by. It's been amazing. As always, we really appreciate the support and all the love that you guys throw our way.
Yes, thank you.
We love you very much.
So we will see you guys in a fortnight. Bye, y'all.
Bye.